because it's a competition to them. This is like gacha PvP. This is as close of gacha PvP as we can have. You can do the math there, right? Like if you really, really want to audit him this bad. But my suggestion personally would be go touch grass. All right, you have better things to do with your time. Make a Hattori guide on how to best play her. I don't know. There's so much you can do. If you interact with the gacha community, there's one phrase you just cannot escape, and that is, of course, free to play, by the way. And it always fascinated me as to why that is such a thing, right? Like, why is it so prevalent in the gacha space? And of course, the answer is simple. If you spend to get something, it's not that impressive. Of course, like you guaranteed, if you spend X amount of money, you will get this. Duh. But if you get things luckily, you know, through luck, and you get like early stuff like that, that's kind of why we play these games in the first place, because we're all kind of gambling addicts in a way. You know, there's a little bit of a flex, right? I see some of y'all in my comments, right? Some of y'all are quite the flex, especially in my shorts videos where I do a lot of my pool stuff. Yeah, a lot of you guys get like, oh my God, like some of you guys are low-key flexing so hard, it feels like you're just trying to rub salt on my wounds, like you want to catch these hands or something. I don't know. But a lot of you GGs, and I appreciate all the support, by the way. You guys are very, very awesome, very lovely individuals. And so I also want to go over a little bit of a situation right now, because apparently, if you guys don't know, you cannot lie about being a free-to-play. And someone apparently got caught saying they are free-to-play, but they're not. Ooh, that's bad, because as we've seen before in the gacha space, I don't know if you've been around then, but being free-to-play is not just a flex where you show luck anymore. No. That was back in the day, like when you first came into the gacha. Now, it's a way of life. It's a way to virtue signal, where if you are free to play, you should be the only mother flipper that should be getting praised. That's right, man. That's right. And so when you think about it, of course, this is going to be the case, because one thing we've learned, especially recently in the developments in the gacha space that are just more reflective of what happens really on people's behavior online, people need to virtue signal somehow, because we have a lot of chronically online individuals which make up the vocal minority of people you see in replies, comments, etc., especially on Twitter and Reddit, where their main goal is just to keep coping and consume some of that sweet validation nectar they otherwise cannot get, except from the internet, which is kind of sad when you really think about it. Like, I genuinely feel for those people. That's why I don't want to insult them as much, because I can see a world where that could have been me as well. That was kind of me at the start of, like, when I was a teenager. It was very rock bottom, right? I was a very tough places, even worse than what I am now, believe it or not. And one of the things that really allowed me to cope was MMORPGs and, being somewhat chronically online. Like, as soon as I'm done with school, I rush back home just to sit back on my MMO and just keep playing. And, I get to escape my sad reality at the time, right? And because of that, I understand where these people are coming from. However, the aggression in which they are going with to keep absorbing some of that validation and recognition is not the way to go. Because back in my day, I was just a good little guy, right? Like, I'm just trying to make friends and stuff. But these guys are not trying to make friends. No, they're trying to tell you, I'm better than you. I'm not worse than you. They feel less than IRL. So, like, they come in online and they need to, they gotta get that frustration out where they felt less than, and nobody likes to feel less than. You want to show them what you're made of, right? It's very normal, very human, normal reaction. But yeah, it's basically just a result of that. So why am I rambling about this? Well, free-to-plays and these free-to-play virtue signalers, because it's low-key a flex due to how free-to-play has developed from a flex where you can showcase your luck to you should be the only motherfucker getting praised, like, I'm not supporting these predatory games, I'm taking advantage of them, which can be, kind of farming aura there. But I feel like when you take it to a certain extreme, it just feels low-key pathetic, virtue signaling, grandstanding crap. So we're gonna go over a little bit of a situation here I've seen with our good old man nonpon. I've been consuming a bit of nonpon content. I think this guy is by far one of the best NTE creators we have in the space, and apparently he's been caught lying about being free to play. Ooh, that's dangerous. That's dangerous, because when people attach, I should be the only motherfucker getting praised with being free to play. Ooh, especially if you lie about being free to play, ooh, that's bad. Now, I do want to go over, of course, understand why he's being called out and why this is an issue for him. Because did he say he's a free to play? and then he got caught lying? Because if that's the case, I don't know what the problem is. However, if you made content showcasing how you are supposed to be free to play and tell free to plays they can do what you're doing, but you're not, that's kind of false advertising and for the sake of getting traffic to your videos, which could get you in trouble with a lot of people. So let's get to the bottom of this.
They are swiping hard and telling you they are free to play. What's up, everybody? Nonpon here. Sorry if I sound a bit tired. I literally just woke up.
Oh, me too, man. Me too.
The first thing I want to say is this video is not drama. I'm not victim blaming or like saying,
well, I'm here now, so therefore it's drama now.
and woe is me. If anything, I think it's pretty funny. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
Based.
Perfectly fine, you know. But to catch you up, yesterday I made a video explaining that I got to level 40 as free to play in 2 weeks. Now,
I think I've seen it because, like I said, I do watch a lot of nonpon because I'm trying to understand NTE. I'm trying to get as good as possible because I'm employed. Okay, like I can't just keep playing 24/7 as much as I would love to. But anyway, let's see here. How to reach Hunter level 40 in 2 weeks? We can do that. Man, I'm like at level 31 and I just finished all the anomalies in the map. How the fuck do you do that? You know, a
lot of that probably had to do with the free stamina potions we got, but
that's not enough.
Been audited. I'm being free to play audited on Reddit.
Ooh, the Redditors are here. Ooh, boy, oh boy, you are in for a treat. One of the things I'm glad is that I'm not in their radar. Like I've never heard of me. At least once. They happened once, like back in the day when Wua came out, and that's it. Thankfully, like Redditors are cool with me, but I hear they're not the best. I'm pretty sure some people there are very kind and normal. Like shouts out to you guys, but for a lot of what I hear, like this vocal minority, ooh, they're not the best.
To kind of show that I am free to play. The thing is that I don't even want to be free to play, to be honest. For those who
freaking based. A lot of you are free to play not by choice. You didn't choose to be free to play. You are free to play because you have to be free to play. I'm free to play. Plus, I like, for example, NTE. I'm gonna get me a monthly pass. All right, Wua, I get me monthly passes. The gacha games I play, I get monthly passes. For example, right? It helps tremendously with getting as much units as possible. But I'm not gonna sit here and pretend. Back in the day when I had no money, I was free to play, you know, out of choice. No, it's because I just didn't have enough money. And then when I could, I started spending a little bit on the games as well, because why the hell not? Instead of going out there getting me a Starbucks or something, I spend it on a monthly pass, especially with those discounted sites. Like you just use one of those, bam. So yeah, it makes my gacha spending very little, very small, less impactful in my life, but still allows me to better the experience within the gacha. So yeah, like the moment I can spend, I will spend, because why the hell not?
even don't know my situation, I lost my job recently.
Oh man, they took your job? They took it down. Took it down.
I am known for spending money on gacha games, but I am not gonna do that if I don't exactly have disposable income, right?
There it is. Yeah, so like we can spend. We're not against the idea. It's just that you need disposable income. It's like I said, like going out to restaurants or stuff like that. You need disposable income. If you don't, well, guess what? You have to sit your pretty little ass and eat at home and fix your own meals, etc., etc. Kind of like what I do.
You know, so yeah, there's that. But some people also think I may be using my analyth to refill stamina. Not really. And
I think that is by far the worst type of spending I've never done. I've never done that. Never. 60? You're out of your mind. You want me to use 60 Primo Gems to refresh? You are out of your mind. That is too expensive too. Oh my god. It is done on purpose for the addicts. Like, oh, you didn't have enough, didn't you? Well, if you spend a third of a pool, you can farm some more. And if you want to do more, well, guess what? We're gonna up the bounty. It doesn't stay at 60, so you need more. It's like it's literally designed for you to, you know, to take full advantage of your want to have more and to be fast. This is the catch. I feel like it's also grounds for a lot of discipline and a lot of grounding. Helps a lot. Because right now, I'll be honest, I'm kind of falling into bad tendencies I used to have when I started interacting with gacha, especially Genshin, because it's all my first big gacha. And I'm falling back into some of the bad stuff, which is good in the sense of I'm very excited, I'm very high. For example, NTE has definitely captured and reignited a spark I have lost for quite some time. And the problem with that spark, though, is that it can make you act up. So I gotta make sure I don't go crazy, man. And that's kind of where the trick is. And that's why I like interacting with these gacha games, because not only are they, decent free-to-play plus games all in all, but also there's a lot of discipline you can get from interacting with such predatory tactics. All right, it feels like it allows you to shape yourself into a better person if you do it right, of course. But if you just allow yourself, it's like dieting. If you don't watch out for your diet,
Yeah, you guys, seriously, I'm so fat, help me out over here.
If I was doing that, if I even wanted to do that, I would have just pushed myself up to level 40 instantly in that video for more of a sensational content, right?
he's so right. The reality is, the earlier this type of content is, especially when people are still more fresh, more new to the game, oh yeah, the algo would push the hell out of that. He's totally right. As a CC, I can confirm he has a lot to gain for doing it even earlier by spending than now. Oh, by the way, huge shout out to nonpon, and we hope you get your financial situation situated as soon as possible, baby. I know a lot of things about that, man.
Just being like on the tail end at 39, you know what I mean? But that's up to you to believe that. I have not used my analyth on anything. The only thing I've used my analyth on is
God damn, bro, what the hell? How the hell do you have this much?
30 pools on the Nolly, and that was because I still don't have Edgar. As a matter of fact, last night on stream, I pulled a daffodil dupe before I even got Edgar. I still don't have him. I have 2 daffodils on my account and no Edgar. This is crazy.
Damn.
Right? Like, Hada Studios thinks that they're generous with 2 S rank selectors. Where's the A rank selector? Where's that?
Well, that's why a lot of people hate 4-star/A ranks, is because you can't guarantee them. And so because of that, yeah, a lot of people just I'll be honest, man, I feel like A ranks are sometimes, not all the time, feels more scarce and rare than actual S rank, especially if you want multiple copies. Oh man, because let's face it, A ranks, you're supposed to get them all the way duped out, maxed out, right? But because of that, you have to keep hitting that 1 out of 3. The one that does it okay-ish is Endless Zone 0, because I think they only have 2. They have 2 A rank. And so, yeah, I think, what can I tell you, man? Makes A ranks and 4 stars not as attractive and appealing to the, let's just say, more level-headed gacha gamer.
Don't have them, man. It's crazy. Anyway, because I'm being audited, here's my account. Right?
Uh-oh.
Here's this. No skins, no battle pass, no anything. I wish I could. I really do. I wish I could get this go-kart. But, yeah, absolutely nothing. I don't even know where all the purchasable items are even at here. Not even, okay, so I guess you could buy these. I'm looking at some of these menus for like the first time, actually. There's all the rebates still there. And again, I don't even care.
Dude, he has 100 pulls. He can guarantee himself a Hattori right now. How the fuck are you skipping Hattori, bro?
About being free to play. Like, again, it's just something that kind of happened with my circumstances. And I'll bring up the Reddit post. I'll pull a few out of my hat here.
Here
Again, the thing is, I don't think this post was made with malice at all. I think it's just made with curiosity, which is fine. I've been playing this game for a long time, since the previous betas, so I kind of knew how to get experience fast. I got to Tycoon level 23 really quick, so that's like 200k extra more city stamina.
That's impressive.
I did get I guess maybe a free reset when the game first came out, because I think the game did a reset after like 2 hours or something. I'm not sure, at least on the American servers. But anyway, that's what this post is.
Some of y'all, man, he's... Oof. What's the rush? Like, seriously, why are you rushing so hard? Like, I understand from a CC perspective, like, you want to get to as far as you can, as fast as you can, because you have content to make over that. I understand the incentive there. But if you're not a CC, what's the rush? I feel like these games are made and designed for you to take it one step at a time. I'm just saying. Damn.
Right. And there's some comments. Again, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. That's fine. But you get some funny ones like they aren't completely free to play. It's a lie.
Okay, I guess we gotta read the post. All right, hold on. We gotta do some reading because he didn't read it, so we gotta do some reading. I've basically done anything and everything one could do in this patch, and I'm still around 1.5, 1.7k Hunter XP behind people like nonpon, and I'm genuinely lost as to what I could be missing. Currently level 39, 25, 45, Tycoon level 27. I have 100% the map except for 2 gifts from 21, which is like 50 XP missing. Every Oracle Stone, done all anomaly commissions and a bit of high rank commissions, but they don't give any Hunter XP to my knowledge. Done all 10 pages of the exploration guide, done everything this, yada yada yada. Okay, so did he do the energy refills? Used all my energy, including the 20 refills we got this patch. Okay, so he used all the energy too, god damn. And many other things, but this is the stuff that came to mind. Is there any Hunter XP in my list that I'm missing? It's a bit annoying to feel like I'm missing something with not the slightest idea what it could be, so any help would be greatly appreciated. Bro, this is a CC. Like, why are you rushing so fast? Like, relax. Shit. Okay, guys, foreplay is good. Foreplay is really good. I don't know why you just relax. Take it one step at a time. Touch grass. Be employed. Have a job. Get a girlfriend or boyfriend. Right? Like, there's things to life you can do. Damn.
Anyway, that's what this post is, right? And there's some comments. Again, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. That's fine. But you get some funny ones like they aren't completely free to play. It's a lie.
Shouts out to Nice Dealer here. I'm free to play, filthy casual. I don't use up any stamina, and I'm just enjoying the passive gains from Cafe We Exist, which is the opposite of Op. I was same as Op 6 years ago in Genshin, so I understand. Based. Yeah, you just change it up because you can realize easily. The more grounded you are, the more disciplined you are. That's not a good way to go about tackling these games, man. I mean, if you enjoy it, sure, but I don't know, man. It feels too stressful and takes away from the fun. Like, obviously.
The YouTuber you're referencing did not show a shop section that should be showing the top-up bonus. He may not be 100% honest. Guys, I wish I could spend money. I really...
Ricky face. Yo, who the hell wouldn't want to be able to spend money on the things they enjoy? Seriously, why wouldn't I? Oh, because you lose internet validation points if you do. Oh, he's just a spender. We can't relate. Unrelatable. What? No, we're talking about, sharing a passion. We're just talking about how my experience is, how your experience is, etc., etc. Like, we're different, and sharing these experiences and having the same level of passion creates a common ground where we can, be well acquainted with each other, even become friends. That's kind of why I feel like most of us interact in this space. It's like, dude,
we do. Yeah, it's just a lot. And again, I wasn't really taking offense to all this. I just thought it was kind of funny. And the thing about free to play, oh yeah, I did reply to this, like, beats me, man, I don't know. Yeah, the thing to me, man, is like the whole competitive edge of being free to play or whatever and showing how far you can get without spending money. I kind of get it. I used to play fighting games competitively. I kind of get that mindset, so I get where they're coming from. But I guess the thing I want to bring up is no one really cared that I was always like 1 level ahead, and 2, I was level 40, because they're either...
Well, yeah, it's a milestone. So, and you made a video about it. So for the players that are, we're gonna call them the racers. For the racers, oh yeah, that's key because it's a competition to them. This is like gacha PvP. This is as close of gacha PvP as we can have.
About being free to play, or they're using analyth top-ups every day since launch, which is something a whale would do, not a low spender nor free to play.
Yep.
They're lying. Free to play players are stuck at 38 and 39 right now.
Okay. Casual free to plays or normal touch grass employed individuals are at like level 30. Internet brain rot is at level 38 to 39. Yeah, that makes sense.
They are swiping hard and telling you they are free to play. Easy views for any newbie. It's simple, nonpon is lying. There are so many free to plays who have did everything in the game that aren't near level 40. How could this one singular person claiming to be free to play be Hunter level 40 while basically 100% of free to play players aren't? Something just isn't adding up. Nonpon is literally the only person I've seen to be claimed to be free to play, but is Tycoon level 27 and level 40. He has to be lying because the math ain't mathing.
Okay, I think there's a simple way to calculate this. Let's see if he says it.
I don't even know what to say to that. I don't even. I mean, I guess I'm flattered. I guess I'm flattered too. I mean,
that is a compliment.
I don't even know how to react to that. I mean, I want to swipe. They probably spend money on.
Okay, so the way for you to calculate this is incredibly simple. So you go to his account right here, and he has like pretty much 20,000 of the the currency, right? The premium currency. So what you do is you do the math. So he didn't spend, right? He shows the top ups. They're right here. He didn't spend anything. Basically, what you do is you calculate this. Is this the total number you can get off doing all the content? If the answer is no, then he used it as refills, because I don't think you need to spend on top-ups to do refills. Like, you can just spend the premium currency, and you can do the math from there to get a valid estimate on how much maybe he have spent. Because if he cleared all the content, which is I think how you get to level 40 this fast, then obviously the math will math there, right? And of course you take into consideration that he spent the banners, etc., and you can do the math there, right? Like, if you really want to audit him this bad, but my suggestion personally would be go touch grass. All right, you have better things to do with your time. I don't know. It's make a Hattori guide on how to best play her. I don't know. There's so much you can do.
Play be hunter level. He has to be. I'm flattered. Use that to buy as many 50k fawns as you can, so they pulls, which gives you. I want to swipe. They probably spend money on pulls, which gives you more of a rebate currency. Then you use that to buy as many 50k fawns as you can, so they upgrade their tycoon level higher than 27 and get more hunter experience that way.
Oh.
They are not free to play. That's how. Or they abused an exploit.
You can't. Oh wait, you could. Maybe he did the exploit like in CN. That's how like he moved in faster. Oh, but I don't know how much hunter, if it gives you more hunter XP or not. Like that one, I don't know. I could be putting my foot in my mouth. So don't quote me on that.
Simple. They're lying. Or refill the gems. It ain't a free-to-play account. No way you can reach level 40 as of now unless you buy the pass or that other pass for 30 days. Property creators or sponsored players who are given a ton of free stuff in the game, then they technically can say they didn't spend anything.
Ooh, that's a decent theory, but is he sponsored?
I wish I was sponsored.
Oh, there it is.
Like, if you thought...
Because I was thinking about it, like, he's complaining that he doesn't have a job and stuff, but like, if he's sponsored, that's not a big deal because sponsors pay a lot. So
those were bad before.
Clarity.
Oh boy,
Obsession.
it's gonna get
God damn, my Lord of mercy, babe.
rough. So the level 50, right from 50 to 60 for Hathor.
Man, that A1 Sakiri, man, fucks with me so bad. Yeah, it could have been this. Instead, I have to watch Sakiri in, like, now I have colors in her awakening goddamn menu. Fudge!
It's 241k beetles, and just to ascend a character, what we got here, 100k, right? And to even like unlock an extra skill here, right?
How the hell did he get all these standard units? Like, what?
40k to unlock
two
another
from the
skill,
selector,
20K.
and
Like,
I guess
it's only
two
gonna
from
get
the banner, or
worse,
like
so,
three.
you know, once you hit level 30 and 40 and every, milestone after that, yeah, it's a beetle game. So keep that in mind. But that's all I wanted to bring up. Just there you go. I got my audit done for my free-to-play account. That's really it. I'll have some other guides out soon. Just a little bit tired and just wanted to do a layback video for today. So that's going to be it for me. I appreciate you guys. Thank you to all my YouTube members and subs. You all keep me going. Like and subscribe, and bye-bye.
Hey, we appreciate you, man. We appreciate you. So yeah, man, unfortunately, we still have this sentiment of people trying to police, virtue signal, grandstand on people that are just showing, like, let's face it, okay, let's call a spade a spade. Nonpon is just giving you tips and tricks in how to best improve in the game as quick as possible, which what I'm probably going to be doing this afternoon. I got a free day. I'm probably going to sit here and rest a little bit. I'm very fatigued. I need a little bit of a break, and I'm probably going to just sit here and play some NTE, try to catch up with content and play the game while it's hot, especially now. I'm having a decent time with NTE, and so I'll probably start doing some of the tricks he showed, because I would love to get, for example, to another pity stay in the standard banner, because as we've seen, I don't know if you've seen some of my shorts, that didn't go too well for me. And so I'm just gonna try and get to another pity, try to farm content as much as possible, and go from there. And the way to do that and to way to improve faster is through content creators like nonpon that can allow a employed filthy casual like me to catch up as fast as possible, right? This is very helpful. This is good. Attacking him or trying to like diminish some of the impact he has in the space, I feel personally that is just virtue signaling, grandstanding crap that we haven't seen since Inviosity mint picker days. He's not lying to you. He's just shown everything. Go do the math if you don't believe him. I personally believe him. I don't know why a man would lie like that, especially when they're that open that if I could spend, I'd fucking spend, all right? And I'll be honest, I could spend, I spent, all right? It is what it is. People will just do what makes them happy, what you know, makes their day better, especially if they have the disposable income. I had what's it called, $30 laying around. I was like, look, I'm either gonna keep getting a bunch of junk food, or I could just spend it on this while I still can get a lot of enjoyment off this. I just spent it on NTE. I got the freaking Hattori disc thing. I got me a monthly pass too while I was at it. It was great. It was great. Plus, most importantly, some of my videos got sponsored, and that's why I had a little bit of disposable income that enabled me to do just that. I try to make sure that my spending is on point and I do things right. Where one thing, I reward myself for things when this thing happens, etc., etc. And having a good reward system for oneself is incredibly important to go about life, really. And it allows you to discipline yourself and keep yourself grounded, but you don't want to necessarily cut yourself off from the things you enjoy, right? You want to do things the right way. And if you are an OG in the channel and you go back in the day, I've already talked about how people are starting to make free-to-play cringe. And I see that the sentiment has not changed much, because we've seen from the people he showed, yeah, some of them are just pulling up, because whilst the Redditor, like the first one that made the post, is just asking a question. It's like, I'm doing everything right. I'm not level 40. He's level 40. What the fuck am I not doing right? Which is a valid sentiment, but you can see that in the replies, it's just a bunch of virtue signaling, grandstanding douchebags coming in. He's just this, he's just that, trying to hit and ruin the reputation of someone that is, in my opinion, very transparent. So free-to-play is impressive, and I've been a free-to-play completely, and then I became a free-to-play plus with like monthly passes and stuff. Sometimes if I have a great month, I could treat myself to a little something. But for true 100% free-to-play that I remember being in, it can be very tricky and it requires a lot of discipline. So huge shout out to you guys. Like, that is impressive. I remember being proud of myself back in those days too. However, it's not much of a thing to just sit there and pretend like you're better than thou. So let's just make sure we remain respectful towards one another, and make sure we have a space that is, let's just say, more positive in its interactions than, let's just say, selfish, internet validation seeking, moral grandstanding way. All right, let's just make sure we remain in proper mannerism instead of those bad mannerisms. So yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, subscribe if you haven't already. Turn the notification bell to always be notified when I put something up, if you don't want to miss up on anything gacha related. And yeah, be seeing you.